Amherst to South Amherst up towards Avon Lake and Avon, whereas Westlake and North Olmsted, you are dry at the moment. That's going to continue to push on in, though. We do have some light snow showers in Cleveland up to Euclid, Willoughby Hills. Now, these are rather light. It's the deeper shades of blue that you have to look out for, and that's when it's coming down at a pretty good clip, which it could be doing right now from Eastlake to Kirtland over into Menor. We do have some light snow showers in Painesville, so I-90 right now getting into some of those snow showers. Here's this disturbance. This is one way to pick it out. Look at the satellite view here. The bright white moving across the region here, these cloud formation. There's that disturbance. And what this disturbance does, it gets the lake effect going. When you need something to trigger it, here's our trigger. It's moving through right now, so that's why you're really going to start to see the snow coming down here over the next couple of hours through the evening hours. And on top of that, we're going to have several disturbances. We have one tonight. We're also going to have one Sunday night into Monday, and then a clipper Monday night into Tuesday. So that's why I'm saying several rounds of snow. By the time all is said and done with, I do expect some of us to have maybe a half a foot of snow on the ground. Now we're talking over several days, so I want to take you hour by hour here. I'll have your snow forecast tonight into tomorrow coming up in just a second. But here's our first little disturbance that's swinging on through. Then this cold front will eventually be dropping into our region here Sunday night into Monday morning. That's going to bring our second round of snow. So let's take you hour by hour here through the evening hours. Now I think Future View is underplaying this a little bit because I do expect that batch to really be pushing through at this point through the southeastern areas. And then tonight, lake effect will start to take place here. We do have winds changing out of the west following that disturbance, and westerly winds normally take it through eastern Cuyahoga, central Geauga County. So if you're in those areas, that's where I'm expecting that lake effect snow band to set up. Then at 2 o'clock, another disturbance moves in, and look at this. Here you go. We have some deeper shades of blue in western areas. So this is from Erie over down to Seneca County all the way into northern Richland County. And that's even picking up on some lake enhancement off of Lake Michigan. So here's your snow forecast. This is tonight into tomorrow. I'm looking at 1 to 3 inches where that lake effect snow band sets up. Eastern Cuyahoga over into Geauga. 1 to 2 for most of Cuyahoga County. Outside of that, little to no accumulation. Then we're looking at 1 to 3 inches with this band, and that's coming after noon tomorrow. So we have several different triggers here, and several different areas are going to see a bit of a difference. Those in between, we're going to get little to no accumulation, whereas some places could get upwards of 3, and that's where that lake effect snow band sets up, and also that one coming off of Lake Michigan. So 29 degrees tonight, 28 in Worcester, 30 Akron, Canton, 29 in Youngstown. We're headed down to the mid-20s tonight. Snow showers less than an inch for most, 1 to 2 in the belt. Tomorrow we're going with 1 to 3 inches. So 3 inches, like I told you before, in those areas where those bands are setting up, and we're right at the freezing point. We're staying with these winter conditions all the way through the month, and no, I do not expect us to get a foot of snow before January is done with. However, I am tracking several rounds of snow here all the way in the start of February. So we have a typical winter feel. Finally, we're right where we should be for this time of year, low and mid-30s, snow and cold and wind chills. It's been pretty windy lately. We've had wind chills in the teens, and that's going to continue through the remainder of the week. And plus on and off snow showers tonight. Most of us will see less than an inch, while snowbelt areas could get another 1 to 2 inches, and then tomorrow 1 to 3. But it's very widespread. It really depends on where you are and if you're going to get that 3-inch mark. And I'll show you that in just a second. Now, typically when you have snow coming in, you need a trigger, and this trigger is this deeper shades of white, the bright white that you see pushing through our region right now. As this little disturbance moves through, it's going to continue to allow some snow showers to develop, and then it's eventually going to change our wind direction out of the west, and I'll be tracking some lake effect snow later on tonight into tomorrow. Right now on Storm Fox, I told you that little disturbance pushing through, and you can see the snow already starting to fly in some locales here from Lorain to Amherst to Sheffield, Avon, Westlake, Eaton Estates, over into the heart of downtown Lakewood, up towards Cleveland Heights, Euclid, Shaker Heights are getting a burst of some heavier snow. And then we do have some steady light snow from Eastlake to Mentor into Kirtland, whereas you are outside of the snowbelt communities, that's where we're seeing just a few light flurries, some of us not even seeing some snow at the moment. But here's what I'm expecting. A little to no accumulation outside of the snow belt. We're talking maybe at most 1 inch here. Snow belt areas, I know that says 9, but I'm thinking more like that 1 to 3 mark. And then we do have this little system that's going to be starting to form after, I'd say, 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So areas in some of our western and southwestern communities will get a good batch of snow starting tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures in the 20s right now. When we factor in these winds, which are gusting in the low 20s, it feels more like the teens. So for tonight, 25 inch or less for most of us. Snow about 1 to 2. 32 tomorrow, 1 to 3 inches possible. And here's a look at your extended forecast. And I'm tracking a clipper system. One Monday night into Tuesday, that's going to bring snow for everybody and a lot of wind. Then lake effect snow to follow as we say hello to February on Wednesday. It's still cold, and then Groundhog's Day, 30 degrees, 30% chance of lake effect snow. Then we're done. Tracking snow, and most all of our counties in northeast Ohio dealing with some sort of snow at the moment. Could be heavier at times, some light. And this isn't just lake effect snow, this is lake enhancement. We have a trough that's pushed through our area that continues to work its way to the south and east. That's what triggered this snow. Behind it, it will change over to more of some lake effect snow, and then several rounds of snow as we head the next couple of days. And it's not just going to be lake effect events. We have series of some troughs, some cold fronts, and some clippers pushing through too. So that means everybody has a fair shot of getting some snow over the next several days, and that's what we're seeing right now. In fact, the heavier amounts of snow right now coming down pretty good in North Canton, Hartville over to Greene, Rittman, Barberton, and up towards Medina. 71 could have been a little bit slick as that bat pushed through. Worcester, Orville up to Rittman, Crescent, Lodi. You're getting into some of the light to moderate snow showers. The deep shades of blue, that's where it's coming down at a pretty good clip, and we're seeing that right now from Norwalk to Wakeman over to Oberlin. And then we have scattered light snow showers along the immediate lake shore from Lorraine to Avon Lake. Spotty snow showers, Cuyahoga County from Maple Heights to Beechwood up to Euclid. And then the traditional snow belt areas, we're seeing some heavier snow getting ready to push into North Madison, and then just bursts of some heavier snow along I-90. So there's that trough, that bright white that you see that pushed through the area. That's what triggered the snow. It continues to work its way to the south and east. We're going to get a wind shift. Right now, winds more out of the southwest, but it's going to turn more westerly through the night hours, and then it's going to switch over to some traditional lake effect snow. And you got it, those out east, Lake, northern Geauga County, portions of Ashtabula, and even northeastern Cuyahoga County, you'll see that lake effect snow tonight. And then tomorrow we have a cold front that's going to be dropping in the afternoon. Everybody fair share of getting some lake effect snow showers, not to mention on top of that, some lake effect snow coming off of Lake Michigan is going to enhance this cold front as well. And look at this, Mansfield to Worcester over into Akron and Canton. That's where we're seeing some snow showers. So here's your snow forecast. General amount, we're going with a coating to at most 3 inches. And this is the case. There's that one little band there, 1 to 3. Portion of Huron, even into Lorraine and Medina. Temperatures dropping into the mid-20s tonight, an inch or less for most, 1 to 2 in the snow belt once that lake effect snow band sets up. 32 periods of snow throughout the day, 1 to 3 inches. And you'll see this trend staying around all the way into the start of the month. We'll see lake effect snow showers Wednesday and Thursday before finally quieting down all the way down towards Medina and portions of Wayne County at the moment. Now, Cuyahoga County starting to fill in with some light to moderate snow showers. The deeper shades of blue in Wakeman and Wellington and over into Grafton. And then we have some steadier light snow down 71. Could be some slick spots on untreated surfaces. We do have some light snow showers in Stark County. Hartville, you're getting a batch of some moderate snow, and then some scattered light snow showers over into Streetsboro, Manaway, and up towards Ashtabula. So everybody getting a little dose of snow. Here's what happened. We had a little disturbance push through. That's the shades of white that you see there, that bright white cloud deck. That was a trough. That's what triggered the snow. And that's why we're seeing a widespread snow. Behind this, wind direction shift out of the west, so lake effect snow tonight out east. And then this is our next system. A cold front will be dropping in from the north late tomorrow afternoon and continue in the evening. This is going to trigger some more snow for pretty much everybody. So I want to take you hour by hour. This disturbance really starting to wrap itself up, at least pushing to the south and east. So after midnight, that's when I expect the traditional lake effect to start, and it's going to mainly be out east, Lake Geauga, portions of Cuyahoga County, even up to Ashtabula County through the nighttime hours and through the morning. Then as we head into the afternoon hours, take a look at this. Just afternoon, you're already starting to see signs of some scattered snow showers. This is the cold front itself. It'll continue to drop through the area through the afternoon, and then we're going to get a little lake enhancement off of Lake Michigan too, that by 8 o'clock we could have some bursts of heavier snow in our southwestern communities. And then that switches over to the southeast as that front continues to push through the area. So we'll likely see several inches of snow in some spots. Winds right now to the south and west changing more westerly. It's feeling more like the teens when you factor in those winds. So 25 tonight, an inch or less for most, 1 to 2 in the snow belt, an additional 1 to 3, 32 tomorrow. And looking at your extended forecast here, that cold front drops in the afternoon. Then Sunday night into Monday, we have another little trough that moves in, lake effect snow. Then a clipper Monday night into Tuesday, and more lake effect snow to follow Wednesday into